Path number 7. This is Aya of the Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me and watching my channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, interact with me. I need to feel your energy. I also need you to donate if you want. PayPal.me/Aya of the Dawn. Join me in group. Somebody's calling me and it looks like a number I don't recognize. Decline. All right, so life path number 7, I had already started doing your video, so you're not going to see me shuffle these cards, but Venus, we're going to look at what planets you need to please next month and what their message is to you. Venus, Neptune, and Taurus, which has to do with Venus, and I feel like there's like love in your life that needs to be let go of, and that you're stubbornly holding on to. A relationship that it's like it's an illusion. It's unrequited love. It's nostalgic love. It's you've put in a projection on this love, that in a meaning to this relationship that's not real, because Neptune has to do with illusion, your highest ideals, and the illusion, and then the downfall of the disappointment when you find out that it's not really what it seems to be, and you might be putting more energy and love and time into a relationship with someone who really isn't meant for you. Sorry, sad, bad news, but that's what those cards are saying to me. The first card that popped up when I drew some cards for what's the word? Anyway, I pulled the High Priestess, reverse the Medicine Woman, which means you're lying to yourself about something. There's secrets here. There's secrets here, and then to confirm that there's secrets and that there's some type of falling out, I pulled the Death card. You know, there's some secrets that are freaking killing you. And the secrets have to do with who it is that you've been keeping around in your life in an immature way. Like, you haven't been really mature about the commitment you've been making. It's very childlike, the decision you've been making. And it's causing you to feel torn up inside. And it's with a person who doesn't really have their shit together for you. They're not really willing to put in the work you're willing to put into the relationship. Okay? So, let me, and this could be you being that person. It might not be the other person. This could be like a twin flame relationship where you're just going to go through a spiritual growth, a spiritual journey. Life path number 7. And since you're life path number 7, nothing is without meaning. Like, this person does mean something to you, and they have to do with your past life, because I pulled the 6 of Cups for you. And also the Death card is about transformation and reincarnation and new beginnings. And so, you know, you may be trying to change someone because of your high spirituality, but you're not really seeing clearly why this person is actually in your life and who you are to this person and who they are to you. You're seeing like wedding bells, and the universe is using this situation to help you heal and go to the next level in your evolution as a spiritual being. Woo. Number 33. This card is Our Lady of Radiant Grace, and it's from the Mother Mary Oracle Guidebook. Master number 33. And I'm starting to get a little dizzy. That means this is going to be my last reading of the day. I'm starting to get like a little drunk. Okay. The descent of my grace changes everything. Your body, your mind, and your soul are brought to life in new ways, and freedom opens up to you. Can you release your familiarity with an attachment to old ways of being? Can you release your expectation of enslavement and control? Taurus is about being controlling too, as well as being, and stubbornness has to do with control. You are my child. When you place your trust in me, I allow no one to harm you, no thing, no confine to confine your spirit. You are free to live wildly and expansively. There shall be no prison for your soul, beloved of mine. Your soul shall be in love with the earth and fly free. Okay, so the energies that are at play in this relationship, maybe with the King of Wands, the Father of Fire reversed, and anytime I pull this card in like a love reading, this person is a big fat bully, and he may even be abusive and have hit you or yelled at you, and he's being mean to you, and he wants control in the relationship, and he has ideas, and he gets stuff started, but he doesn't know how to finish it. He's like a big grown baby boy, and these energies are at play in your life so that the universe can teach you a lesson. Because also to the Taurus thing too. Tauruses in relationship can be big fat bullies and and possessive to the point of being abusive and wanting to enslave you because they're afraid of abandonment. Okay, like an animal that has been wounded and must learn to release aggression and distrust in order to know love and tenderness, we too must learn how to trust again and again. The nature of modern culture is that it tries to kill the soul and break the spirit. We are pushed and prodded into fitting into stereotypes, humbled into believing we are not enough, just as we are, and manipulated into believing we must buy our way into status in order to have worth. The body is humiliated by comparisons and judgments. Amen. And the spirit is derided by beliefs that if you cannot see or touch it physically, then it isn't real. You aren't in the real world if you believe in spiritual matters. And you are delusional and naive if you aim to live from love rather than from scarcity. And so you may be involved with someone who doesn't hold the same belief system as you and may bully you. They love you guys, love each other, but you're so different that it's a challenge for you to be together. And you may feel like you have to change yourself in order to be with this person or squelch your powers and your spirituality. You aren't you aren't in the real world if you believe in spiritual matters, and you are delusional and naive if you aim to live from love rather than from scarcity, power games, and fear. Right, because Neptune is very highly idealistic, and I see you having a high ideal of love and trying to give it and give that message to the person you're with, but they're just not receiving it. This is part of the test of being human. We were born to rise above these humiliations and disparagements, to become stronger than them, wiser than them. In doing so, we help liberate others as well. And this is part of your spiritual journey, to get this lesson, to understand this lesson, so that you can give that wisdom that it is the way your ideal is real. Like Neptune doesn't disappoint you so that you will never have your ideal, but it integrates the lower level energies and brings them up to their level. Even with powerful and marvelous wings upon our back and the perfect current in the air through which to soar into freedom and exhilaration, if we do not trust enough to leap, all that comes to nothing. To live into our divine destiny, which is so much nobler, more compassionate, kind, emotionally rich, creative, and rebellious than modern culture would have us believe, we need to trust. And that's Neptune themes. Emotionally rich, compassionate, creative, rebellious. We need to trust that we are enough and that we are worthy. And a lot of times Neptune, wherever you have Neptune, one of the first things you feel is unworthy of your ideal, and the person you're in a relationship with, since they're not, we're all on the same path, but we play different roles in each other's lives. Don't get it twisted. Like even the most spiritually inept person make the contract with you to be in your life to be an antagonizer. so that you guys can play upon the energies with one another. This is not some misplaced sense of entitlement or belief that the world owes us, or that the suffering of others only matters, if at all, when we have all our needs met. The spiritual grace of the Holy Mother does not revolve around immature tantrums of thwarted egos. Tell them, let them know. Let them know that ego trip he's on. We don't play those games around here. The ability to receive what the oracle speaks of requires the genuine heart-centered realization that the divine lives and breathes as us and wants to come into full expression through all that we are, unique talents and quirky visions included. For this trust to manifest and for us to be freed from self-imposed prisons that would lock us into fearful doubt and confusion, we need the radiant grace of Our Lady. That radiant grace is sunlight cutting through cloud and illuminating the earth in golden light. That grace is the joyful gasp that erupts from your lips when you witness a spontaneous, beautiful moment in the natural world. That grace that lifts us. Preach, Inanna. We see that the door on the cage we once believed ourselves to be locked within is actually not locked at all. That grace is the chutzpah we need to kick the door open and dare to step outside. It is the Divine Mother standing on the other side of the unlocked cage door that we have just kicked open, beckoning us to come join her. She stands there in a lush field of wildflowers, hair blowing in the wind, calling to us. She says, "Come here, beloved of mine, step into this wild world with me. We have so much to share together with the rest of the world. Let's go rattle some cages. Freedom awaits all of my children." This oracle comes to you at a time when, whether you are conscious of it or not, a greater spiritual embodiment is upon you. This will take great courage to accept. You will not necessarily feel in control or understand some of the changes in your relationships and life circumstances that happen as a result of this greater divine presence manifesting within your being. These changes are manifesting through the Mother's grace to allow for you to be free. Remember that freedom does not mean being alone. Freedom comes with a sense of living your destiny without obstruction. That will include having deep and connected relationships that feed and nourish the soul. Allow the Mother to flow into your heart and be with you as you trust in what is unfolding now through her radiant grace. All right, and we're going to end the reading here. I love you guys with my chest. And I'll talk to you soon. Be sure to watch your human design reading and your zodiac reading when I upload them. Because I want it to be like a puzzle, you know. You're going to be like, I'm a generator, like that's 7 and a Taurus. I just thought that would be cute. Also, check out my website for events that I have online and in Atlanta. For readings, I do tarot, astrology, reflexology. One more thing, Reiki. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.